y'all, welcome back to my channel. I am so excited to be back to filming. If y'all haven't seen on my Instagram, my laptop completely died and I couldn't pull anything up on it, so I had to take it in to get all the documents pulled off of it. Had to get a new computer. I've been learning how to work this new computer, which I absolutely love. But anyways, now I'm back into business, into filming, and please excuse my poor little thumb. It was chipping, and instead of having a bunch of chip marks on it, I just took the paint all the way off. Should have taken it off of all of my fingers, but it's been a little crazy around here. So anyways, let's go ahead and get started. This was last week's spread. The new stickers that were added were just decorative stickers. They were these glossy ones, from Three Little Birds Studio, and then the matte ones that you see are from Piggy Park Designs, and the only other one is this little basket of eggs, and that one came from Nikki+3 and her little sampler. I think this is such a cute spread. It is a little busy, but I find that when I get decorative stickers, I feel the necessity to use all of them. I can't just put some of them down. I have to finish the whole sheet of decorative stickers. So it is a little much, but I do like the way it looks. I really enjoyed the pastels in this spread. So let's go ahead and get started. We're gonna film this week's, which was the 28th through the 3rd, and today is currently the 31st. Yay, me! So let's go ahead and get started with that. The kit that I will be using is this mermaid kit from the Paperly Boutique. I thought this would be a great transition between the greens and into the purples. I do have two kits that have greens and purples mixed. I will be doing those kind of back to back, and then I have a special one, and then I have a full purple spread. So we're going to start with this one, and like I said, this is the mermaid kit from, or it's Merbabes or something like that, from the Paperly Boutique. This is her old format in her kits. I actually prefer this format as opposed to her newest one, but you know, shops change and you kind of have to change with them. So we'll go ahead and use this kit for now. For the bottom washi, she does have two little strips of bottom washi here, and to fill in the rest of the space down here, I have this navy and minty colored washi from Michaels, and this light purple skinny washi from Michaels as well. I'll be using the skinny washi to separate these two prints, as well as to put it on the weekend and the sidebar. So I'm going to lay down my washi first, and then I will be right back. So this is how it looks with the washi down. I did have the glitter on the top and this one on the bottom, but I decided to flip it because the full boxes have a lot of the glitter, and you know, there's the washi that has a lot of the glitter. So I wanted to kind of break it up a little bit. And I thought by putting this one, it kind of looks like the waves on top of the water type thing, and then you have the glitter under the water. I don't know. But I do like the way that that looks. The spread does look a little weird with this green in the middle, but it will tie in together in just a moment. The next thing that I want to do is I want to lay down my date covers from Sweet Kawaii Design, and these are her raindrop ones, and I thought this went perfect with this kit because it's like raindrops, and this is a mermaid kit with water, so I thought this would be cute. And then I'm gonna go in above that with my not my date covers, my weather stickers from Libby & Co. and mark what the weather has been for this past week. So that is down, and I really love the way these teardrops look against the spread so far. For the weather, Monday was partly cloudy. Tuesday we had a lightning and thunder storm. Wednesday was raining. Today, thunder and lightning storm. Tomorrow, raining. Saturday, partly cloudy, and Sunday, partly cloudy. So it's been kind of a dreary week, but anyways, I'm gonna do like I did last week, and I'm gonna put down my today headers and my full boxes first, and then whatever full box is left over, I will put that in my thankful thoughts section, and then I'll come back and work on my sidebar. So this is how it looks with the full boxes down. I decided to put the only one with the green background on Thursday, and then I did 2 glittery ones, and then on the very outside I did the ones that had the waves. So then I picked the chevron and this like scallop one over here. So the last one that was left is this one, which from far away it just looks like it's a solid blue with some lighter blue, but it's little like circles all over it, and these are just lighter circles and these are darker circles. So we're gonna go ahead and move on to the next section. I'm gonna lay down my to-do headers from her kit, as well as her heart checklist flags. So I went ahead and put that down, and I alternated the green, the blue, and purple all the way across. Now I'm gonna go ahead with these fitness headers. I did have her custom change these to fitness for me. She has 6 half boxes, so I'm gonna dig through and see if I have an extra half box that would match this, and then I'm gonna fill in the space with the washi that she has provided. So I have all that down now. And I do have to say, I wish that the washi would have been done just a little bit differently. So for the chevron one, none of the full boxes have this purple chevron, but there is a blue chevron one, so that kind of confused me why that one was purple. And the other thing was, oh, and the same thing for this one, it's like the little waves. I used it on the 2 days that have full boxes with the waves, the purple and the blue, but there was no green full box with these waves. They had this one that matched perfectly. So I just kind of wish that the washi would have matched the full boxes. It would be nice if she'd be able to include washi for all 7 boxes or 8 boxes, but if she couldn't fit them all in there, that's totally fine. Just at least have the washi maybe match the full boxes that she is using. But other than that, this is how it looks. I don't think it turned out bad at all. I tried to match what I could on the days, and I got 4, and then the other 3 were just kind of mix match. And the half boxes, I did the solid on Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Sunday, and I tried to match it with the main color in the washi. This one is a Paperly Boutique half box that came from another kit that was left over, so I used that one there. It does have stitching around it. Kind of try to put it towards the end so you didn't really pay attention to it as much, but it kind of went with these colors, so I decided to use that one. And then for Tuesday, this half box matches the print to the washi. Same thing. Nope. Actually doesn't. This half box is this print but purple, but it was close enough so I put it on there. And this half box is this print but it's green, so I put it there. And then again, this is the blue chevron that matches the full box but not the washi. Anyways, So I'm gonna work on my sidebar. I did pull some of this purple glitter washi up here to fill in the gap. And I'm gonna be using my Planner Kate sidebar stickers. I'll be using the work, spend, and miles, and I'm gonna use this blue color. So I laid down the sidebar, and I also put down my Planner Kate water bottles, and I use the blue. It matches the sidebar and it pulls the blue out in the spread. This is my complete foundation for the spread. I really love the colors that are used in here and the pops of glitter. I love the way that this turned out. I think it's a beautiful kit. She did a great job putting this together. Like I said, there's only a couple things I would change. I would add 7 half boxes or even 8, and then I would do the slight changes in the washi. Other than that, this kit is perfect. So now we're going to go ahead and plan day by day, and I'm going to go ahead and zoom y'all in. So for Monday, there wasn't anything special, and neither was there anything special on Tuesday. So we're going to go ahead and move on to Wednesday. Wednesday, I needed to do my weigh-in. So to marking my weigh-in, I'm going to use this purple scale from Nikki Plus 3, and I'm also going to use this blue double dot label from Planner Kate. Okay, so I filled some things in. I'm going to fill in my spending and my actual weight off camera afternoon filming. Those are the two things that I cover up every week. Let's see. Yeah, I put washi across it every week. I just don't feel like sharing that much information with y'all, but I did write down how much water I took in and the miles that I drove, and of course my husband's work schedule. So I went to the bank on Tuesday, and I do have this little money bag sack from the Paperly Boutique. This was from another kit. She does have one in this kit, which I will be using for payday, but I found this one and it matches the colors pretty well, so I'm going to go ahead and use this one to mark when I went to the bank. So also on Wednesday, we have been starting to volunteer to walk the dogs at Villa Lobos. I don't know if any of y'all have heard of the show or seen the show Pit Bulls and Parolees. They are local to us and they're not far from us, and they have well over 300 dogs there actually, with all of their locations combined. I think they said it now, they have 600 dogs, and they take volunteers to care for their dogs, to walk the dogs, and if you want to make donations of food and stuff like that, they really appreciate it. They have like a bar and like a little souvenir shop, and all the money that's made from there goes directly to the dogs. So I think that's awesome. So we've been volunteering to walk their dogs, and I want to mark that with a paw print from Nikki Plus 3, and I want to use this greenish one. I think that helps bring in some of the green. And also on Wednesday we went and got groceries. We weren't able to do that on Sunday, so I am going to use this little grocery cart that's in this kit, if it wants to come up. Oh. There we go. So another thing that I do want to mark on Wednesday during the day, my grandpa had to be taken to the doctor to get an emergency CAT scan. I'm not gonna go too far into detail about it, but basically they found a tumor in his kidney and they need to do a CAT scan on it, so I do want to mark that on Wednesday. So I'm going to use this stethoscope, and it came from Libby & Co. And I'm also going to use this purple teardrop from the Paperly Boutique to mark that he went to the doctor's on yesterday, on Wednesday. Now the first half of the week is done, so let's go ahead and flip over to the second half of the week. So today is my brother-in-law's birthday, so I'm going to use this blue label from Planner Kate's, the double dot labels. I'm also going to use this little green present. She does have blue balloons, but I don't want to put blue on top of blue. So I'm going to use this green present to mark my brother-in-law's birthday. I also need to clean the kitty litter box today, so I'm going to use this kitty litter box sticker from Three Little Birds Studio along with this blue little teardrop from the Paperly Boutique. So also on Thursday today, I need to, well, I've already done it. I posted my haul video, and then I need to update Instagram for the finished product of last week's spread, and then the midweek update for this spread. And I also need to edit this video that I'm currently filming. So to denote all of that, I have this play button from Nikki +3, and I'm going to use this blue one. And then to mark that I need to update Instagram, I'm going to use this purple Instagram sticker from Nikki +3. And then for editing this Plan With Me video, I have this little clapperboard from Scribble Prints Co. It's a little purple one, so I'm going to go ahead and use that. Sorry, this one is glossy, so there's a slight glare. I don't mind mixing matte stickers with glossy. So let's go ahead and move on to the first. The first I have rent due, so I'm going to denote that with this house from the Paperly Boutique, and also, let's see, what else do I have on the first? Let's do this green little teardrop along with that. So that house kind of blends into the background a little bit, but that's okay. Also tomorrow, my grandpa is going to a doctor's appointment to go over the results of the CT scan and to schedule surgery. So I'm going to use another one of the stethoscopes from Libby & Co. And I'm also going to use this blue teardrop from the Paperly Boutique. So I have those two things down, and then I am going to post this Plan With Me video on Friday. So I'm going to use another, let's do a purple play button from Nikki +3. So I did go ahead and add that I have to do laundry tomorrow, and I used the little washing machine from the Paperly Boutique. I do have to say, I think one of my favorite things about her shop is the uniqueness of her icons. She has them in hexagons, and I love that because you don't see that often enough. And I also did go ahead and lay down her beautiful weekend banner across Saturday and Sunday. So I babysit on Saturday, and I'm going to use another double dotted label from Planner Kate, and then I'm going to use this purple little handprint from Peanut Butter Taco. We also have dance class on Saturday, so I'm going to use this purple one from Sunday Palm. It's a little dancer. So I need to pick up more medication for Roscoe. He's running low on a couple of them. So I'm going to mark it with a pill bottle from the Poppy Print Shop, and I'm going to use this blue one. And then lastly, let's go over to Sunday. Sunday I need to film my Plan With Me for next week, and I'm going to use this last little teardrop over here. I did want to use this pretty green planner, but it matches the teardrop, and I didn't want to do that. These other colors don't match too well. I could use this purple, but then it's got a purple background. So I think I'm going to use this white one. It's got that green heart from this planner, so I think that would work. And I haven't used any of the white ones yet, and these are from Craft Diva 2818. Alright, so this is how the complete spread turned out. I absolutely love it. I think it's gorgeous with the little pops of glitter in it. It's beautiful with these colors. If you like this video, go ahead and give me a thumbs up so I know to continue to do them. If you have any comments or suggestions for me, leave them in the comments down below. I will leave all the shops that I use in this spread in the description box, as well as any Spotlighting Etsy store videos that I have done on these stores. If you would like to see more videos like this, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and you'll be the first to know whenever I post a new video. Also check out my Instagram so you can see how this spread turns out throughout the week. If you use this spread from the Paperly Boutique, tag me on Instagram. I would love to see how your spread turned out. Well, that's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope to see you for the next one. Happy planning!